Hi, my name is Matt Rollins, and welcome back. I'm a consultant here in Singapore in Southeast Asia. I love living here. It's a great place to live and great people. We're looking at 5 core capacities that leaders need to live in the times in which we live, these changing times where we're really dealing with the unknown. As I have said in a previous tape, Robert Quinn uses this statement, it's like walking naked into the land of uncertainty. And the 5 key skill sets that you and I need are values, language, tension, inquiry, and working with being defensive. I talked about values, and now I want to talk about language. Language is a capacity to create by the words that we use. Working with one group of leaders in government, we were talking about an opportunity or a problem. And the funny thing is, whatever you name that situation, and that's the power of language, the name that you give it is going to define how you relate to it. The language that we use defines how we relate, really define our mental models, our relationships, and the quality of our life. If I'm calling a situation an opportunity, I'm framing it in a way that allows us to go, there's something in this that's important to us. If I'm framing it as a problem, it's something that's against us that we've got to resolve and it is not for us. The language that we use is vital to build how we relate to each other, the world, and the organization. When I was young, I took an IQ test. I was in first grade, I think. And the results of my IQ test were I was borderline mentally retarded. Now, even back then, how you name yourself, even as a small child, was going to be vital for me and how I grow up. Was I going to accept the power of language, the name, mentally retarded, slow, not smart, stupid, whatever word? Because you see, if I use that word to define myself, then I relate to myself in a certain way. I don't think of myself as being intellectual, having any capacity, or in being able to engage anything. My dad came down with me to the teacher, and he said to me, son, this test is not true, it's not real, and you don't have to worry about it. I believed my dad. I didn't accept the words that I was stupid and wasn't baggaged. I didn't have to carry the weight of the name of being stupid my whole life. The language that we use to interact with each other, the words that we use often define how we interact with ourselves, our customers. The words that we use are absolutely vital. Many times, as we move into the future, into an unknown, the language that we've used to define the past will confuse us because the future has changed. How we are to relate to people, the internet, transportation, all of these aspects of technology have changed so many aspects of life, but we still use a language that means something back then. And the process of dealing with being vulnerable in an unknown situation is to go back to the meaning sets that we give to things around us, the relationships, and how we engage the world. And a key part of this is a language set, remember this, always holds the value system that we live by. For out of the mouth, the heart speaks. Working with our values is easiest found in the language that we use. And so oftentimes the process of, now we're connecting the two, working with our values and working with our words is rewording, re-languaging out a value system that's appropriate to the situation that we're in, and how do we walk into it. As we connect language, how we talk with each other, and our value system, the more our language and our value system is connected, the more easily we can communicate, the more effective we are to understand clearly where we are and what's going on, and therefore can move forward with more confidence and more capacity as we move into an unknown, changing world. A thought for a day. Have a good day. Thanks.